Hey, Tim at the University of Vinyl. We are very soon going to be entering the dog days of summer. And, between a bunch of travel, um, we've seen a few concerts, and I've had kind of a busy period at work for me. Um, Man, I'm already kind of burned out. I'm hitting the dog days of summer early. So, I was thinking about today's video, and a lot of times I have a pretty good solid concept on what I would like to focus on and what is the point of talking to you all and sharing things. But sometimes you just kind of gotta go off the cuff. And that's where I am today. I want to talk about a record that you can find, probably wherever you are, for between $1 and $5. And I tell you what, I have ignored this record. I've had it in the collection. I haven't listened to it in years. I may have dropped the needle on side one just to listen to one song. Felt satisfied. Kind of got, pulled in another direction, took that record off, put it on the shelf, and I haven't touched it probably in 2 years. I want to talk about Stephen Bishop's 1979 album called Bish. This was a gatefold, of course. I have a Terre Haute copy of this record, pressing, on that concentric circle ABC label. I've talked about Careless before, the 1976 album. This guy is really talented. And he's got a sense of humor. Of course, you probably, he was in Animal House. He's done some acting as well on the side. But I tell you what, I put this record on the other night with a glass of wine. It was in the evening after dinner. And between my wife and I, our television viewing has really, really dropped down. We used to have a different setup, a different house, and we had the television in kind of the main floor with the kitchen and everything there. And we would have the TV on for background noise. With our current situation, I have a listening room in the basement, and on the other side of the room there, we have kind of our entertainment area with a nice TV, etc. But my television viewing has really dropped off. So has my wife's. So occasionally, I will just retire to the basement and start listening to some music, which I love. So I dropped this record down on the turntable, and it blew me away. First of all, like I said, Stephen Bishop is very talented, and people are gonna scoff at this video and saying, "Wow, Tim's talking about Stephen Bishop? That's kind of middle of the road FM radio, late '70s, smooth, schlocky schlock." And I get it. This guy this guy does not get a lot of respect. But I challenge you to listen to Looking for the Right One, followed up by Everybody Needs Love on side one. But what you want to really pay attention to is the second to last song on this record called A Fool at Heart. It is a slow burn masterpiece. When I heard that song the other night, it's very kind of swampy and soulful, and there's some incredible background vocals. And I'm listening, and I'm like, is that? And yeah, sure enough, background vocals, Shaka Khan and Natalie Cole. There's an incredible cast of characters on this record. Bill Payne on electric piano from Little Feat. Steve Cropper on electric guitar. David Hungate on bass. Michael McDonald on backing vocals on some of these songs. Some other A-list names. Steve Porcaro, Leland Sklar on bass. And background vocals on another tune, Art Garfunkel. This is a really, really strong record. And like I said, it can be found for anywhere between $1 and $5. Hell, you might find it, when you walk into a record shop and they might have a couple bins in front, free records, you might find this there. I'm just telling you now, this is a fantastic record, a fantastic sounding record. In addition to the strong material, the incredible players, there is an audiophile-ness to this record. If you listen to this, I'm getting incredible bass response, incredible soundstage, just a very pleasing, full-bodied listening experience. That is today. Like I said earlier, this is just kind of off the cuff, and I wanted to bring some attention to this record. I think it deserves a chance. If you like Steely Dan, if you like Crosby, Stills, and Nash, if you like Christopher Cross, Michael McDonald, this is going to be right up your alley if you haven't heard it before. There, like I said earlier, I'm repeating myself now, there were 2 radio hits on this record. Looking for the right one. And the bigger hit, of course, was Everybody Needs Love. Stephen Bishop, everybody. He deserves a little bit of respect. I'm going to try and put out another video or 2, or at least piece some videos together over the weekend, so I have some new stuff that's going to be coming next week. Hang on, everybody. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Take care.
There's a million heartbeats out here in the dark, and every little step you take leads you into the center till you catch a spark, and then you watch it glow until it turns into a spotlight, and the world could fall apart.